This is a quick recap of all the books that I recommend for a math major. First of all, it's very important to know how to work with mathematical terminology, with mathematical objects, and with proofs. So for that, I recommend the Book of Proof by Hammock, which is actually free on his website, and it's a great book. If you have already seen some calculus, I would highly recommend you read through Calculus by Apostle, because it not only teaches you calculus, but it's done right in the sense that you also learn mathematics, how to do proofs and theorems, and how to think as a mathematician. Apostle actually has 2 books on calculus, and if you read both, then it will teach you calculus of one variable, multivariable calculus, differential equations, linear algebra, and even some probability. So it's a great sequence of books. For linear algebra itself, I recommend Linear Algebra Done Right by Axeler, which is also free on his website. For differential equations, I highly recommend Blanchard, Devaney, and Hall. I have met all 3 because they were professors at Boston University, and they are hilarious people, but their book is also excellent. Please do yourself a favor and get Do Carmo's book on differential geometry. It's amazing. I would want to be a differential geometer in my next life because of Do Carmo's book. For real analysis, I think many of us suggest Understanding Analysis by Abbott, but the book that I really loved was Marsden and Hoffman Elementary Classical Analysis. I really enjoyed analysis through this book. And if you're going to go into partial differential equations, this is more of a graduate textbook, but it's also so beautifully done that it's really worth having a look at Evans. Now, for number theory, I'm contractually obligated to recommend my book, which I think it is a nice book, and it's also free on my website. But I absolutely have to recommend An Introduction to the Theory of Numbers by Hardy and Wright, which is just wonderful, and it's such a piece of history. For a first course on abstract algebra, I follow Judson because it's a very nice book, and it is free on his website, or you can buy a cheap copy elsewhere. But if you want to study more advanced abstract algebra, things like Galois theory, I highly recommend Dammit and Foote's Abstract Algebra, which is a staple of a first course in abstract algebra for graduate students, because it is a really nice book. Now, I would love to hear your suggestions for books. Any other book that you like in these subjects or other subjects in mathematics, please add them to the comments.